touch the pad. That's a cool start menu. Alright, let's do this for real now. Oh, there's menu button. Okay. Yeah, I could go for a slice. Oh no! It's got the Mario Maker little death counter marker. Crap. Oh, that's not good. That's a spike. I like the animations. Guess the enemies don't hurt you though. Makes me wonder why you need to destroy them. They're just bad news. That's all you need to know. Oh no, the spikes! Oh, alright. I'm the best gamer, guys. I is the best gamer ever. Oh gosh! There we go. Reddish boat has left us again. Only way to play this game is just to take one out and then take yourself out, I guess. Oh, that can go invisible. You could just keep doing this indefinitely. Oh, okay, maybe not. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's going on with the wall? Is that just for aesthetics? Or does that mean something? I love the background. Sort of keeps time with the music, I think.
And I am back.
Great, great.
How are you getting on?
Just the time to see me fail a bunch of times. Oh crap. This is like a, I don't know what to call it, cross between Super Meat
reminds me of
Boy and
Super Meat
Journey.
Boy. Yeah.
World complete. Alright. Well, that's a fun one.
I'll tell you what, since the Impies, there have been quite a few really amazing dreams that have just been released.
That's true. Big thumbs up for that.
Even the menu select, the menu screen looks amazing on that. A lot of attention being paid to the UI.
It is very nice. And then there's tile shift. That one's a simple puzzle, but the mechanics are unbelievably complex from what I can tell.
Oh, this is Mr. Dorian. Yes.
So you push R1 and L1. They'll go
And it
either forward or
rotates them
back.
round. You got to make the shapes.
There, red one's done. It's not that hard, it's just getting the least amount of moves is the challenge.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to try making a puzzle game. Just all the logic that goes behind it is so baffling.
Oh, it's mad. It's mad. Like, the way Dorian's mind must work to be able to do this is just baffling to me. And I like to think I'm not too bad when it comes to logic, but nah, Dorian's another level.
Well, anyways. There we go. Alright! Continues
There
from
it is.
there. Like I said, simple play, very complex behind the scenes. There's Tom Dent.
There he is. Screaming!
The violation of the law. Alright, let's get the old Mars weekly started.
Yeah, I've no idea what I'm going to do for mine yet.
Mars is rust color,
Yeah.
not really red. So orange,
Kind of
right?
a rusty brown.
Brown. Like the default cube. There,
I would
let's do
say
this one.
more orangey than that.
Let's do this color. Yeah. Yeah, just putting that implementation in just a day or so is pretty unbelievable.
Makes me wonder. So I'll be sitting doing work or something like that, and an idea will occur to me about something I want to try, and in my head I'll be able to kind of think about how I want to sculpt it and all the different things I'll need to do that. I kind of wonder if Dorian does the same as he's working.
Yeah.
Like if he's thinking away about how all the logic would be wired up. Now my brain doesn't work in a way that I can do that. I can't think about logic in the same way as I can about sculpting.
Well, I can't even think of sculpting like that, really. I have to just sort of peck away as I go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. I don't know what the sky should look like. I guess gray. Not blue, that's for sure. It's a god-awful small affair. To the girl with the mousy hair.
To the girl with the mousy hair.
What are we referring to?
Life on Mars by David Bowie.
Oh,
David Bowie.
forgot that's what that one's called.
My favourite is Space Oddity.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I won't inflict that on anyone listening. Oh, Ragnar Redmoon! What a reference! Well done, sir. Yes. The chances of anything coming from Mars are 1,000,000 to 1.
So they say. Alright.
They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is. Oh, Reddish Boat feels fresh and endorphined. G'd up from his run, if you will.
They say of the Acropolis where the Parthenon is that they,
What do they say? What do they say?
He's gonna say, he's gonna say, he's gonna say.
He's going to say
What they say of the Acropolis.
where the Parthenon is.
Ew, moving
You're
on.
all rotters. Ah, TV.
What is this, a boil? It's supposed to be a mountain. I know what I did wrong.
Is it a separate sculpt? Is it not got blend mode?
Blend mode.
Mountains of Mars. The Mons of Mars, if you will.
Oh crap, I can't see what I'm doing. Zoom out.
Yeah, hold L1 and pull back.
Pull back.
There you go.
Organs and mains. What does organs and mains mean?
Oh, that would have been great, Ragnar Redmoon. I hadn't even thought of that.
What? The rover?
The rover coming over the crushed remains of one of the War of the Worlds spacecraft.
Oh,
That would have
that
been
would
brilliant.
be nice. Oh, I have a War of the Worlds, but we're not supposed to use our previous. Wait. My creations.
See, I debated doing a rover, but I think everyone else is going to have done it that much better. Whoa, Donny, I like that.
And oh crap.
Oh, he's got little spinning lights. That's awesome. And does he go red when you get too close?
It's not wired to anything except the controller.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I like that. Tell you what, those legs look fantastic. That's really cool.
Yeah, I should animate it someday, but
Yeah, man. I really like that.
someday. So, what happens on Mars, anyways?
I
Not a
know,
whole
right? I was
lot.
a big fan of that too.
Maybe on Mars in dreams, a lot happens, though. We'll have a big Martian ball with wibblets and wobblets.
With wibblets and wobblets, that's adventurous.
They'll perform the Galileo hoop hoop. I feel a little bit more committed when I'm doing this on stream.
Only a little bit.
A little bit. Hmm. I haven't listened to David Bowie in a minute. Now I'm
Are you feeling it? Are you in the mood?
kind of got the dang thing in my head now. I'll did one of these too. Um, Wait, what did I call it? The flying alien.
Oh god, I remember that.
Little Calvin and Hobbes ship. Me 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 me. I don't think he's ever landed this thing. It's always crashed.
Oh dear.
Oh wait, I remember one where he landed it, and it did have that landing gear. Remember when he's at the blackboard And he's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And then he's writing down all this nonsense until the bell rings. And then he's like, oh, ran out of time.
I am sadly unfamiliar. I know.
Sadness. Alright. I think I'll make a little character out of this. Should I stick it together with ball joints? Probably the best idea. Whoa! But not until I pause. Exactly
How are
about
you feeling?
pausing.
Snake thing?
Alien thing.
Nice. Makes me think of Dune. Which I only listened to an audiobook for the first time recently, and I have to say, I wasn't very impressed.
Which one?
Dune. Frank Herbert? Frank Herbert, I think it is. Frank Herbert's Dune. I really wasn't that taken with it. Everyone goes on and on about it, but I was just like, I mean, yeah, it's alright, it's a passable enough story. I just didn't really care. Didn't feel invested in any of the characters, and I normally like to be.
I feel the same way with television. Netflix, all of it. I won't say specifics because I don't want to start any flame wars. But
Well, no, you definitely don't want to do that.
yeah. Dune is inspired by the dunes in Oregon? What dunes in Oregon?
I see. I don't know how much of that I believe, and I don't mean
Um,
that to sound rude or anything. But Casey Jones has a habit of somewhat misleading.
Casey lives in Oregon.
He does.
Up there. Right next to No, not Washington. Seattle. Yeah, Washington. I don't know where my mind went there for a second. Yeah. Up next to Washington. I live down here. Southern Oregon, next to California.
I respectfully take it back. Mr. Casey Jones was absolutely right. He was being 100% truthful. Not that I'm suggesting he's anyway lying or anything, but
Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
did.
thought it was. Well, it's not what I meant,
Yeah,
obviously.
you did.
No,
Don't
nothing but
walk it
respect for
back
Mr. Casey
now.
Jones. I will absolutely walk it back. I thought Mr. Casey Jones was trying to make a mockery of me. I
You
won't lie.
thought he was full of it.
I didn't think he was full of it either. I simply thought he might be mocking somewhat.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to animate this now, aren't I? To make sure it stays the way I want it to.
You should be able to just animate the front and the rest will follow, in theory.
Really?
In theory. You could press play and just try dragging the head about, and he'll see what the
Yeah,
tail does.
gravity takes over. Maybe. Uh, maybe I need to turn off gravity. Ignore gravity. Yeah. It's trying to outrun the head. I will say that I did watch Titanic for the first time recently,
Oh,
and
how did you find that?
I I think I get it. I mean,
Oh, okay.
that is a phenomenal film,
It's a very, very good film. The soundtrack's incredible.
and my gosh, it looks like it just came out today.
Oh yeah, I mean they spent stupid money on it, I think, if I remember correctly.
Uh-huh. I'm not gonna get anywhere with this thing. Let's move on to something else. Um, Ooh, that looks interesting. Not often I apply flex to things. I think that actually might be a good habit to get into. Make things look unique.
Yes. Yeah, I often forget about things like the style tool.
Yeah. It was one of the things I was excited about too when it was first announced, and I never use it. I don't know. I don't know.
I know what you mean. Plus, when you can kind of combine them sometimes, you can get some really interesting looks.
Yeah, reddish boat. I mean, if you go in without all the hype and all the crazy people that are just screaming its praises, you wouldn't know what to expect. It really blow your doors off.
Yeah, yeah, I
But
forgot
if you
Reddish
go in
Boat's a
saying, "Oh, this better
huge
be the
film.
best movie I've ever seen in my life," then you're probably not going to enjoy it as much.
That's true.
But I don't know. It kind of made me even more resentful towards Avatar because that was such a
Oh, were you not a fan of Avatar?
it was such a it seemed so copy and pasted and I don't know. I was expecting something else.
Wow, fair
At the end
play.
of the movie, I was like, well, if the military guys lose this battle, it really won't make sense, and that's what ended up happening. So I was just like, oh, my suspension of disbelief is out the window. So whatever, do what you want, I guess. Oh, we're back to Titanic. Yeah, really, really, Titanic was done very well. Okay, I'm gonna turn precise move. Nope. Don't ask me what I'm doing, by the way. I have no idea.
What are you doing, Donnie?
Yeah, I have no idea. Making a moon buggy, a Mars buggy.
Is that buggy powered entirely by Mazbars? Because I am there for that.
A Mars buggy. With a satellite guidance system.
As standard, as I would expect.
Yep,
And a super comfy sofa chair on it.
a satellite radio. I should pull a reference up, I guess, because I don't know what the heck these things look like. Oh, it's just a big chair with wheels.
A big chair with wheels.
Yeah, the biggest chair in history. All right, when is Dune coming out? Then it's another one.
I'm not sure. I
It's an,
think it's later this year.
yeah, everything's later this year, ain't it?
Yeah, it's another one of the ones that pushed back, I think.
It's another one I'm not familiar with. I was at Barnes and Noble a month ago though, and I saw they had like a dozen books from the Dune
Yeah, so
series.
everyone kind of harps on about the books, and like I say, I just wasn't terribly impressed with what I read. Maybe it just wasn't my thing, and maybe it had been overhyped, you know.
Probably.
Um,
I mean,
but I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't kind of the incredible book that I thought it was going to be.
when something
So
resonates with people, they tend to go overboard a bit.
yes,
I
that is true.
remember actually being phenomenally engrossed in stuff when I was in middle school, and now I've read it again as an adult, and I've just kind of tried to figure out what I saw in it in the first place.
Oh, really?
I'm like, wait a minute, wasn't this kind of, didn't this flow a bit better?
I think that's one of the reasons why. I am very careful with some of the things that I'll watch because I'm aware that like if you watch something and you love it, like if you properly love it, and then you go back to it later, there's always that risk that it's just not quite as good as you remember. And if
What's
that
that?
happens, then you're like, oh, and it kind of ruins it. Do you know what I mean?
Uh, mm. Well, if you can't even remember it, but you remember the feeling, then yeah, I guess it can be like you still remember what the feeling was though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like I don't know. I never rewatched Independence Day. Um,
Yeah, Reddish Boat here saying that sometimes people equate very long with very good because you become invested.
I was so
On many
young
levels, that's true.
when Independence Day came out. Uh,
Wait. What age are you?
I'm 31.
Ugh,
Yep,
whippersnapper.
yep. I would literally have to rewatch it to remember anything, except for like the last scene, because of course that's a bad A scene that everyone remembers about it.
Yeah, I don't remember that scene.
Enjoy it for what it was. Enjoy it for what you remember it as.
Enjoy what it was, indeed.
All right. How do these things attach?
Reddish, but also remembers seeing the poster for Independence Day on the door of a video shop in a village in Wales.
In
But that was in
2013.
2013. They're really far behind. Wow.
Yeah, I heard someone say that they showed Lost in like 2015 or something like that. Out there in New Zealand.
Oh, Reddish Boat was making a joke. We should really have clocked it because no one has video stores anymore. They're a thing of the past.
We had one until last year.
Really?
Yeah. Finally went the way of the dodo.
Wow.
It was right before the pandemic.
Well, the pandemic certainly wouldn't have helped, that's for sure.
Yeah, they dodged a bullet, but they're sure. There. That's where you get your satellite radio from. That one blockbuster. Are you sure about that? Isn't that a myth? Isn't that an urban legend?
No, that was last week.
Yeah. Urban legend. the corner shop near Ragnar Red Moon had rentals behind the counter, and they closed last year.
Boo hiss.
Mm, yeah, well, it's just how it goes.
Oh, I know, it's still a bit rubbish.
Hmm.
I'm liking how that's looking, Donny.
I'm just being daffy about this for real. Don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with mine just yet.
Doctor Who on VHS.
Oh no, that's gone back.
Uh,
That's gone back a good ways.
well, it didn't come to America until 2015 or no, 2009.
What, at all?
Until there was uh, a, a rumbling about it, you know.
You knew of its existence, if you like.
Yeah, but it wasn't like airing here or
Hmm.
big thing that people knew about.
It was very British for a long time. Like, there's no getting away from that.
It's still not huge. What do I want to do? I want to paint some flecks on here. Make a glass dome.
If I remember rightly, the atmosphere on Mars is actually a very odd blue colour. Like a very light blue colour.
Um, I'd have to go there to see for myself. You know how camera
Because,
manipulation goes.
so it was, if I remember rightly, it was all to do with the fact that they expected it to be redder than it was. So when the first photographs came back, um, they had made assumptions about the colour, and that affected the way in which it was processed. so it meant that it was almost like a false color image. Then when they got the spectrograph results back and they realized the actual color of the ground, um, kind of up close, when they did samples over a large area, they discovered that actually no, the Martian sky is a very light blue color because they color adjusted it. I don't know why I've remembered that piece of useless information, but there you go.
Hmm. Oh, you know color doesn't actually exist outside of your brain, right?
Oh, don't. I can't be having that conversation today.
Uh, it's a
Don't do
fact.
it. Don't do it to me.
They keep you up all night, people.
Don't don't do it to me, because you will.
I can get you started on the color yellow.
No, don't you bother. Don't you bother. I don't want to fall out with you here, Donny,
A
but I
quote
will.
unquote color yellow. Okay, where is the. How do I make it shiny and glassy and all that other crap?
And all the other crap.
All the other
Wow.
crap. Where is it? Oh, is this it? No. Here it is. Finish. Hmm. Which one looks more glassy?
That one. You want it to be shiny and waxy.
But then it looks like plastic.
Reduce down your opacity.
That's what I wanted. Oh, it's right there. Oh, I don't know what to do with this thing.
Would you go to Mars if you had the opportunity? If you were offered like a round trip to Mars?
A round trip?
Yes.
Well, I might go into orbit. I don't really know what I would do on Mars.
Oh, that's looking pretty good, Donny.
The pressure there is enormous. They don't even give you the proper idea. But the rovers that they build have to withstand not only the rays from the sun, which is deadly to humans, and it
It's
does
true.
immediately start to decay from all of the bombardment it receives. They really have to build them to withstand all that pressure, all that radiation, and get as much details as they can before they just deteriorate.
I always found it really, like, genuinely, it used to break my heart whenever I would read and be reminded that Curiosity used to play itself happy birthday every year on the anniversary of when it landed. And that used to make me feel really, really, like, indescribably sad,
Huh.
which was utterly ridiculous because it's a blooming robot. But I just always thought this poor little rover sat on Mars just chugging away for years longer than they actually thought it would. And every year, once, he makes this sound, he sings happy birthday to himself. Just like, oh dear. Absolutely heartbreaking.
It's cute. Yeah, I always read that every year on its birthday. Here's a here's a toast to the Curiosity rover singing itself happy
Yeah,
birthday all alone.
bless him.
It could have made it play the tune of one is the loneliest number you'll ever do. Oh, now
Two
he's got a couple friends up there with him.
could be as bad as one.
That was Curiosity and Discovery, right?
Yes,
And now there's Perseverance.
Perseverance. And I think the ESA one is heading there in the next couple of years, which is kind of fun. Now, wonder how.
Give it some headlights.
Oh, it definitely needs lights. 100% needs lights.
I found it funny that people were like overjoyed to see the rover was equipped with microphones, so it could record all of the audio.
Well, there's a thing now that NASA have done whereby you can actually listen to what you would sound like if you were on Mars, and it explains all of the reasons why that's the case. It's really interesting. And in theory, what you could also do is you could use the audio sample to import into Dreams and have all of your sounds in Dreams sound like they were on Mars as well, if you wanted to, because you can do that with the import tool. Not with the import tool, sorry, with the what am I trying to say? Words.
Uh,
I
the
can't words.
digital interface, the DAW.
No, the yes. So within the filters, you can drag a sound file onto that. Um, yeah, which is really crazy.
Digital audio workstation. It took me about 5 years to find what that meant. I always mistook the DAW for the MIDI because I didn't know what people were talking about. I still might not know. But no. Um, If anyone ever mentions the DAW and you don't know what they're talking about, this is what they're talking about.
Yes.
This whole area here, where you put the notes down and alter them. Oh, make some sci-fi music. They all kind of sound the same. You can drop effect fields in here somehow. Let's see.
Yeah, so you can your effect fields. If you draw the notes over the effect fields, then um, you get the effects of those.
Yeah, as soon as you open the music menu, you're in the DAW, but way more specific. It's where you actually drop everything in. Reverb. Uh, ooh.
Crikey, I didn't realise the time.
Oh, is it getting late?
It's 10 o'clock here, and I am working tomorrow on a number of ridiculously large meetings. I'm afraid I'm going to have to duck out just shortly because I
Alrighty.
cannot be bothered with meetings while I'm tired. It does not do me good.
Well, I think I'll save this and come back to it. Usually save everything as sculptures. I don't know. Makes it easier for me, at least. So we've been live for 2 hours. We made our John Beach slapping,
We did.
and he's slapping his hands together the best as he can. We got the ball rolling on our Mars thing,
Yep.
and thinking maybe Friday we could do another stream.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know
I'm game.
what we might evolve this into, but you can't just think of everything on the spot. You got to kind of have things come naturally, you know?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks everybody.
It was a lot of fun. I thoroughly enjoyed that stream.
And I might